Hi, today we're talking about a digital forensics tool called Autopsy. Autopsy is used by forensics analysts to go through file systems like a USB or a hard drive with Windows, Linux, or Mac OS installed. So today I'm going to be showing you how Autopsy can be used to analyze this flash drive and pull files off. Alright, you can bring it closer here. So I plugged in my USB, and we go to Autopsy here, and we hit New Case. We type in the case name, drive. I don't know if I spelled that right, but whatever. Number 1. Okay, so we created our case. We named it, and we made the directory file in my forensics folder. We're going to do this new host name, and we're doing a local disk because it is a USB. So we select our disk, click on the drive, press OK, next. I already set up the parsers we need to use. These will parse through files and check for mismatched extensions and recent recent activity. So we hit next and we wait for it to analyze. And while it's analyzing, I'm going to talk a little bit about what forensics is. So digital forensics is used for going through files, figuring out if a criminal is guilty or not, and we want to make sure that we're not falsifying evidence or getting files from the user profile that wasn't made by him or her. So we're basically going through this flash drive to see if the criminal, like what the criminal has on the drive. They could do something like tax fraud, trying to get away from the IRS. They could do something as bad as child pornography. So we're basically just trying to figure out like what's on the drive. And the purpose of this is so we can convict the criminal in court and get him sentenced or put in the jail or whatever the consequence would be for his actions. And we don't want to falsify the case. We don't want to convict somebody that didn't actually commit a crime. That's why we have these procedures and autopsy to go through these files. Alright, you can point it back over here. So this is still loading. It takes a long time. I might have to do the cake scenario where, it runs and we cut it and then come back with it being done. I know we're not supposed to do cuts, but that might be what I have to do. Okay, you can stop it. So we're back. It just finished running. They're still analyzing some files down here. Autopsy is, but we can start looking at them right now. So we got our file types right here. We can go by extension. So we got images right here. We're gonna pull all of them out. The ones with the red X's are deleted files. Those could be important. So right now I'm gonna extract it to my desktop. I'm going to do the same for videos probably, if there are any. There are not. Audio files, these are deleted. I know what these are. I already pulled them off. Normally you would want to pull them out and look at them. It has creation date and modified date and everything right here. And we got archives. This is all hexadecimal data. We would need the file parse it. But we don't have time for that. So we are going to look at executables, if there are any. There are not. And documents. We are definitely wanting to pull these documents out, so we're going to select all of them. And we are going to extract them. Again, put them on the desktop. And same thing with the PDF and the plain text. Mostly this getaway vehicle.txt because obviously it's not a text file right here. Put that on the desktop right there. And same with the PDF. Okay, so these are the main files we need to look at right now. I'll pull them up on the Windows Explorer right here, and we're going to view as a large image. Okay, so as you can see, this dirt bike image is corrupted. Let me pull it back over here. It just crashed. Okay. Things don't always go as planned, but obviously this is corrupted. Something's wrong with the file. We would need to go through the file and modify it. We can do that with a hex editor, but we don't have time for that. We have this dead guy image. Obviously, you can see he was murdered in cold blood. He's a ghost now. He does not look happy. So we know who the victim is. We just need to get a name. I didn't give him a name, and this is my USB, so technically he has no name. We'll call him Ghost Dude. We have a selfie. This might be the guy that committed the crime. He's looking pretty ripped. Also, I'm sorry I keep saying, I'm trying to get through this. We got the file template right here. This looks just to be a normal document. Right now, we don't have any significant data that we need to pull off of it, so that's fine. What else do we have? We extracted these images from a PDF. These are some PNGs we extracted. Looks like he has some pictures of the Guardian police. That's just a news source. Here's the dirt bike stolen vehicle. Probably the green one. But we can't assume anything, so we have to look into that more. There's a selfie and the dead guy. Okay, so that is a corrupted file again. We would have to go through it and file carve it. And finally, we have, I gotta pull out one more file I gotta show you. Where is it? Mismatched extension, right here. Getaway vehicle, we're gonna extract that. I don't remember if I already extracted it or not, so we're just gonna do it. So we open this and we type in, we don't know what the file was called, or maybe we do, so we're just gonna search it. Yeah, we got getaway vehicle.txt. So we're gonna open file location, and obviously that's not a text file. We can see right here it's a image of some sort. We're gonna rename it and call it a .png file because it's an image. And here we are. We got the getaway vehicle. Okay, so we got our evidence right now. This was very quick, very simple. It's not an ideal situation because I already knew what was on the drive. But technically, we pull the data off and we have to now document it and present it to a judge or a jury. So we got our data, we got our evidence. We need to figure out who the guy was, where the vehicles were, and if they're stolen or not. And one of them, the dirt bike, was stolen. So now we need to figure out where this truck over here was parked. We see it's in the parking lot. And I can show you how to get that data real quick. Okay, keep it going. So I gotta move quickly here because I'm running out of time. So we were gonna find the location of this image right here. So we find the EXIF metadata and we look at the latitude and longitude. I typed this out in a notepad already so I could just copy and paste it into the Google Maps right here. And we found right here that the truck was located in the Herman Miller parking lot in Spring Lake, Michigan. And this was the, what plant was this? If you look, it will tell you. This is the Hickory plant, and then the 171st plant is right down the road. So we found the truck in the Hickory parking lot of Herman Miller. So this might be where he works, but we don't know that. So we need to figure out where he works, and that will be listed in the drive. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I know I had to go really quick through all this. If you have questions, ask me. I got you. Have a good one.